guess we're rolling. I didn't realize that. I was just fiddling around with a guitar. How's that? How's that possible? But anyway, hello folks. We're doing another lantern video, and as I said the last time, I said I was going to do something different. What I said was going to be a lantern, maybe not a lantern, but lo and behold, it's a lantern. Or is it? Is it not a lantern? Look at this little crazy thing that I picked up. Looks just like a Dietz Jr., right? Although you look at it and you say maybe some foreign aspects to it, Chinese, Hong Kong, possibly. This is actually a Hurricane liquor decanter lantern. That's right, it's actually not a lantern at all. The globe is a glass bottle that also, if you look at it, that's the spout where you pour it. See that? How cool is that? And yes, it does have batteries and also light up as a lantern. And I did put an LED bulb in there, believe it or not, because the original bulb was blown out for some reason. And yeah, really cool thing. It's heavy. I weighed it. It weighs 2.5 pounds empty. Let's see if we can get the. It's a little crazy to get the bottle out of the thing here, but you kind of got to just wiggle it out, and yeah, it's a little. You know, it's a novelty thing. It's not something that you're gonna really use, but yeah, you get the idea. It comes out like this, and I forget, you gotta angle it over the bulb, under the bulb, something like that. How the heck in the world did I do this? You know, I might have had the bottom out. I think you have to take the, actually have to take the, hold on a minute, I think you gotta take the battery compartment out first because it's hitting the bulb. Yeah, so we'll start by taking the, yeah, there you go. That's the whole thing, bulb and everything. So it's probably hitting the bulb. That's what I think. You got to take that out, and you got to kind of raise it up like this here, and then there we go. Now that the bulb is out of the way, that's what we're dealing with here. How cool is that? And it's just a regular bottle with the cork with a spout, and even got the still got, like I said, got the original tag, got the instructions, and at the bottom on the other side, it says copyright 1971 from Hong Kong, made in Hong Kong. I don't know if we can get that on camera, but take my word for it, it's a vintage piece. And I did see one of these a long time ago on eBay, I believe, up for sale, and I can't find it. Can't find it listed, sold, or anything, but got to be somewhat of a rare piece, and has a kind of an interesting story. A few weeks ago, I was out antiquing in Pennsylvania, and I'll even give a shout out to the store. I'll even tell you where I got it. A place called Saratoga Antiques. In fact, it's right near the Limerick nuclear generating station. You can see the two cooling towers, like they're like right there in the background, and I was hoping nothing happened. Well, nothing was going to happen when I was there because I was so close to the darn thing. But yeah, shout out to the gentleman, very nice gentleman out there. A week prior to that, I actually went to the place a week prior to that, and bought a couple things, a couple lantern globes, and another lantern, which I'll eventually show off. Just another imported lantern. I think, geez, I think even forget what it is. I got to clean it up yet. I got to do a cleanup on it. I think it's like a globe brand or something like that. But it was cool. It was like $10. So he had some other cool stuff in there. He had a D-Light and a Victor. They were like heavily silver painted though. Prices were good, but I just really wasn't. And actually, right next to it, so was this hanging, and he had it hanging up. I pulled it off the hook, and just as it is now, there wasn't a price on it, and I'm like, well, how much is this thing? I want to buy this. You know, the other two lanterns were priced. I think one was like 35 and one was like 38. Figured, oh, they're reasonable. It's got to be, you know, in the 20s or something like that. So took it up to the counter, and you know, it's one of these places that they each have individual vendors. It's not, you know, it's not a whole one-owned antique store. And took it up to the counter. The guy looks at it, and I told him where I got it. He says, oh, you know what? He goes, somebody else just pulled something down and it wasn't priced. He says, I got a call into that guy, and he says, I can't get a hold of him right now. I've been trying to call him. Now, mind you, I'm like an hour and a half away from home. He's like, well, if I'll take your information, and if I hear from him, I'll let you know. And I'm thinking, yeah, well, am I even, at that point, am I even going to come back to this place? Because, So, yeah, okay, I gave him my name and everything, and believe it or not, the next day he gives me a call, and he says, the guy gave me a price, it was $24. So I said, yeah, that's great, but I says, I can't get back. I think he called me like on a Sunday, I think it was, and I said, yeah, I'm not going to be able to get back there till Saturday, till the following Saturday. So he said, oh, no problem, we'll hold it for you, we'll put your name on it, we'll put it behind the counter. I said, oh, geez, I guess I got to take a ride back and get this thing then. So the following Saturday I went back, and sure enough, first thing I went into the store, and there was went to the counter, and it was right there with my head tag on it with my name and everything, and I actually bought some more lantern globes while I was there. He had some nice unmarked globes, $5 a piece. I said, well, if I'm going to make the drive and pay a little bit in tolls, I had to pay a little toll to get out there. But very nice place. I'll give him a shout out. I'll put a link to the store in the description here. A cool place. If you're out in the area, definitely recommend it. And I don't usually disclose my picking locations, but the gentleman was so nice there, and yeah, I have to give him a shout out. So yeah, that's my pick. And like I said, I did put the LED bulb in there. I was going to leave the original was actually bad. It wasn't working. Couldn't get it to work. Couldn't get it. Then there was some corrosion. I mean, not like anybody left batteries in there corrosion, but it was. I had to ohm everything out, and right off the bat the bulb was bad. And luckily I bought like a half a dozen of these, because I have some other battery land. They all take the same bulb. So yeah. So luckily enough that worked out, and I had to clean the contacts up and everything, but it's virtually unused. There was some remnants of some yellow, I don't know, I think they might have used this thing one time, because there was some goo around there, like a Canadian, like some whiskey, like remnants of some whiskey that they might have used one time. The thing was very, very dusty. I washed it all off, but novelty thing, not going to use it, just hang it up, put it part of the collection. So yeah, figured I'd show that off, and that's about it. It's been cold, and I'm shooting this video on a Saturday night. Tomorrow is actually Sunday, when most of you guys are going to be watching it. We're supposed to get like 4 inches of snow, and it's been cold in the garage, and haven't been doing too much and a whole lot. So hopefully though, maybe I'll be able to do a little bit of cleaning up. Maybe I'll clean up that other lantern that I got from this place, and show it off along with I got a few things up my sleeve that I haven't showed off on the video too. So be back in a couple weeks with those, and yeah, I hope everybody's doing good in the new year so far. I mean, there's been a lot happening, and it's been kind of crazy out on the West Coast there. Jeez, I mean, feel real bad for the folks out there. My heart goes out to everybody out in California there that was affected with those fires. My God, that was something. But for the most part, for me here on the East Coast so far, knock on wood, it's been going good. And I even haven't had a problem writing the date 25 for some reason. I don't know what it is about this year. I usually, every year goes by, and it's usually the first 4 or 6 weeks I'm still writing. I have a job that I have to sign off and write dates, and I'm always writing the previous year. This year, I don't know. I don't understand it. I haven't had a problem yet. Every date I've won in the date in 25. So I don't know what that means, if it's a good thing, if it's a bad thing. But anyway, everybody take care. Have a real good, safe week, and I'll see you in a couple weeks with another video. Bye-bye for now.